I'm Rick Blackwell.
And I'm Amy Littman. Welcome to this edition of Spotlight on Education, your visual tour of what's happening across the campuses in the school district of Palm Beach County.
Right now, it's all about choice. We have plenty of them. And this is the time of year when students and parents are busy considering all their options.
The time is now to check out your favorite choice and career academies for the 2020-2021 school year. The district offers more than 300 options available to all K-12 students in the school district of Palm Beach County, and it's free. Everything from medical and culinary to automotive and aeronautics. The application process runs November 4th to December 13th for those applying to a performing arts program. The deadline for all other choice programs is January 24th, 2020. Lottery results will be available by early April. For more information and to apply, visit mypbchoiceapp.com.
Congratulations are in order for teacher Solimar Figueroa.
The educator from New Horizons Elementary School was nominated and selected Hispanic Teacher of the Year. Let's find out what makes her so special.
Piensa que es materia.
The students love Miss Figueroa. She's compassionate, she's energized.
Pero cada año le vamos añadiendo más contenido.
She is very involved with the families, with her students, and with the community.
En otro estado llamado Gas.
They are really engaged, and that makes me feel happy.
She's really great, and she helps us with if we don't know something in Spanish.
Es una palabra que puede sonar muy parecida.
Miss Figueroa is a great teacher, and she helps me. I was happy because out of all the schools, she was the Spanish heritage teacher.
Sólido, okay?
This is a huge honor and a privilege as the new principal at New Horizons.
We are very excited that she was chosen as Hispanic Teacher of the Year.
Y esos son los tres estados de la materia.
I feel very honored and grateful to receive this award because I feel proud of being a Hispanic teacher.
The school district is recruiting and developing experienced teachers through the NYU Teacher Residency Program. The first group was recently recognized at a school board meeting. The residency program is underway at JFK Middle School and Palm Beach Lakes High School. The residents will serve as co-teachers for a year and will gradually assume more classroom responsibilities while also completing their master's degrees. Following their graduation, they'll be hired at the same school where they completed their residency.
The innovative AMP, or Advanced Mathematics Plan, allows elementary students to learn math standards at a faster pace and hit the ground running in middle school accelerated math.
Tricia Shervin explains why other districts statewide are looking to us as a trailblazer in this program.
I'm just going to multiply it again. And then 27.
I'm in 6th grade, but I'm doing 8th grade math this year.
Guy and his classmates are used to working above grade level in math. They participated in all 3 years of AMP, the Advanced Math Plan, in elementary school, meaning they covered regular math standards and did accelerated work before they got to middle school.
Well, you have to be responsible to do your homework, and you get extra homework because you have to finish a year and a half.
I really like it, how I get to go ahead and get to finish math early.
In many cases, we focus on remediating students, but this was a way to give those higher achievers what they need to be successful.
Any student can try an accelerated math program by talking to their teacher or by being invited to join a group. The courses are more rigorous, more demanding, and students are up to the challenge.
If I could do math, then I can pretty much do every other subject because it's probably the hardest.
I would say that it's really hard and you have to pay attention in class, but it's overall fun.
There are many students who want this challenge now because they do have aspirations in the future. Some want to become engineers, some want to become doctors, some want to do scientific research, and they already have that in their brain, that this is their foundation to be able to get to the higher math level classes in high school and college.
Setting the stage for success is part of the School District of Palm Beach County's strategic plan, providing customized learning opportunities and challenging coursework.
It opens up doorways for them to be able to, as they matriculate through to middle school and into high school, be able to take AP courses, be able to do dual enrollment courses, and really just opens up doorways that they might not have otherwise had as possibilities.
We try to assess every student individually, so it's not just like a cookie cutter program. You know, we still monitor students individually to see, are they ready to continue on that accelerated track.
If accelerated math isn't a great fit, a student can return to regular math class at any time. For now, Guy is looking forward to using his math skills in the future.
I want to be a baseball player, and if not, I would like to start my own business, but I'll have to know a lot of math for that too.
Tricia Shervin for the Education Network, keeping you informed.
At this time of year, many high school students and their families are turning their attention toward college. And now's the time to make sure you're filling out the FAFSA.
Students from the district's finance academies may feel more prepared for college these days, especially after taking part in the annual TAN sale. TAN stands for Tax Anticipation Note. Students gain real-world financial experience by interacting with professionals while simulating the bidding portion of the sale. Many say it helps reinforce the skills that they have learned in high school.
You could call one of our school police officers a generous soul.
That's right. He donated 10 pairs of shoes to students at Belglade Elementary School. I'm happy to introduce you to Officer Jason Bergman.
Hi, I'm Jason Bergman. I'm the school police officer here at Belglade Elementary. One of the first days I saw one of the kids didn't have shoes. The shoes were too small, their feet were hurting, so I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll start small, get some shoes. So I eventually bought about 10 pairs of shoes, and now I just started out giving out 5 pairs to the pre-K. It warms my heart that I see these kids wearing these shoes and they go home, and I know they're at least got some good pair of shoes on when they come to school. I believe in this community and being part of this Belglade Elementary, so including the staff and the kids, so we're all one team. I think it's an honor to protect these kids. It's not a lot of people do it, so I've worked the streets before, and protecting kids is a #1 need. Oh, that's great.
It's very impressive to know that Officer Jason just started at Belglade Elementary, and he's already developed that love for our kids, love for our community, and I just can't wait to see the great things he's going to bring to our school and our community.
A second grade student at Alamanda Elementary knows how important it is to make others feel welcome.
So when a new student from the Bahamas started school, she went to work, making him feel right at home.
Our friend named Keyshawn, he lived in the Bahamas and his house got broken by the hurricane.
I saw one of my students and I told her that we were getting a new student the next day from the Bahamas. Right away her face lit up and she was really excited. She wanted to do something special for him.
She told me that we were getting a new student in our class. So I was really excited that I'd meet a new friend from a different country, and I thought to make him really welcome. So I made him a Welcome to America card. So I just want you to feel as welcome as possible. So I made this.
We teach the kids about kindness all the time, and I kind of tell my students too that it's like a domino effect. If you're kind to one person, then they're kind to someone.
It's very nice to see that Keyshawn's now actually getting used to our school.
I had 3 more students then who piggybacked on that and made him a card and made him a craft, and it's really been special.
because he's only been here for about 2 days, and it's been a pretty wacky week this week.
That's a good thing because it starts friendship, and then it spreads more and more and more. That means you have more friends.
So many of us wanted to help the victims of Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas. So the call went out to raise money district-wide for the Red Cross's relief efforts. We're happy to tell you, at a recent school board meeting, the district presented a check for nearly $44,000 for those efforts.
Are you looking for ways to help boost your child's SAT scores? You don't need to spend a bundle to do it. See how a free resource called Khan Academy can help.
Want to step up SAT scores, sometimes by hundreds of points for free? Use Khan Academy.
I started doing it after school before practice when I go home over the weekends and everything, and it was just like, okay, it's working.
Christine, a Boynton Beach High School track athlete, used the resource. It offers free instruction and test preparation to all students, teachers, and parents. How it works: you sign up on khanacademy.org. Take some practice quizzes. Link existing PSAT or SAT test scores if you have them, and you get personalized practice questions to help you focus your study on areas you really need. Recent data shows, on average, 20 hours of Khan Academy practice can improve scores by 115 points. Khan Academy helped raise Christine's score 400 points to reach 1150.
When you find a student who has the ability to do better, then find mechanisms or tools to enhance that learning process. It makes the learning process that much easier. And she found success.
Hard work and the SAT practice from Khan Academy helped Christine hit her stride and earn a college scholarship. Her advice? Keep practicing.
I've been busy in my quest to visit every school in the Palm Beach County School District. So far this school year, I've visited scores of them. One of those schools, Galaxy Elementary School in Boynton Beach, the focus of this Around the District in 180 days.
Hi, I'm Principal Lisa Steele. Welcome to Galaxy E3 Elementary School in Boynton Beach, Florida. What's cool about our school? Well, when you walk in, it's like a science museum. There's things everywhere. There's pulleys in the cafeteria. There's big technology in the classrooms. There's just science and technology everywhere on the campus.
She's the best principal.
Thank you. That's very nice to say, Kaden.
I love the decorations around the school. This is how you say hello in all the countries around the world. Today I'll be talking about the amazing fish tanks they have here. I love how this school allows us to get close to nature and just experience it.
I love how this school has technology. There's computers in the hallways, in the classrooms. There's computers everywhere.
This is our aquaponic garden. Here at Galaxy, we grow rosemaries and bell peppers. It teaches young kids about science.
Check out our cool cafeteria. At this school is definitely kids first. Thank you for visiting. Bye.
For 38 years, school police officer Bill Tomei has dedicated his professional life to protecting the community.
And I was honored to be on hand when Carver Middle School honored him for his service.
After 38 years in law enforcement, including 8 years with Palm Beach County School District Police, Officer Bill Tomei feeling the love on his last day on the job. But for Officer Tomei, it's the quieter moment with students that he cherishes most.
What's your favorite part about being school police?
Working with you guys, getting to know you guys every day and seeing you guys advance.
Because he cares, Carver Middle School threw a school-wide retirement celebration. Students lined the courtyard, taking videos, holding signs, and listening to speeches.
It takes a lot to bring all students out here, over 900 students.
The party ended with Officer Tomei making his way around the campus. He hugged staff members and received high fives from students.
These kids have been saying thank you all week, and it's been phenomenal. And I'm glad that they were able to walk up to police officers and talk to us throughout the district.
He is a phenomenal, not just a resource officer, he's a mentor, he's a friend. He's just that well-rounded man that all kids love.
Officer Tomei is excited about retirement, but he will continue to help students through his foundation, The Bill Tomei Foundation for Kids and Families, set up to keep children off the streets and involved in positive activities.
Kids always seem to learn better when they're engaged in having fun.
And a teacher at Wellington Elementary knows how to capitalize on that. In Mrs. Carly Young's 3rd grade class, the students operated on fractions. Mrs. Young set up her class like an operating room, and the children were outfitted like surgeons. Then they went to work, making incisions into large factors using the distributive property. Way to go, Mrs. Young. This is one lesson those kids will always remember.
Very creative. That's pretty cool, right? U.S. Navy Senior Chief Petty Officer Michael Forehand surprised his 4 children at 3 different Palm Beach County schools.
Forehand has been deployed in Iraq, and he hadn't seen his children in months, and their reactions were just priceless.
I'm Senior Chief Michael Forehand from the U.S. Navy, and I'm returning home from Iraq after 6 months.
So, Adriana, you can open your eyes now.
My wife and my folks are here. They know that I'm here.
We have a special guest that just arrived.
Came in late last night, but the kids have no idea. Last time I deployed for 9 months, I did not get to come home, midway through, so the kids have literally no idea that I'm coming home or any expectation of it.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's here, yay!
Every time I deploy, the kids get older. So my first deployment, there was just 1 kid and they were babies, and as you get older, they're more cognizant. So they definitely understand now and they miss me more, and it's kind of harder to deal with it knowing that now I can talk to somebody rather than just see a baby on TV.
What do you want to do with your dad now that he's home?
Hang out with him.
Hang out, not let go.
This was a good way to end it. His reaction was by far the most powerful.
Pretty sure he would have knocked down anybody that was in his way. He's a big, solid boy, and he ran pretty quick. But it's good. It's a good way to end it.
Truly some great reunions. That was wonderful to see. Well, the Watchdogs program is now active in 4 Palm Beach County schools. The group consists of 160 dads who volunteer in our schools to provide guidance and support to our schools. And they're making a difference. Take a look.
Today we're going to talk about kindness. The Watchdogs program is an innovative group of dads that get involved with school, and they promote education and safety in the school, and they produce a positive work school environment and a conducive learning environment. Watchdogs is a national organization. Palm Beach County, we're in 4 schools, and we have about 160 dads. The dads get involved with the students and they mentor. We are an extra set of eyes and ears to promote security and safety in the school. There's 4 human needs: to live, to love, to learn, and to leave a legacy. And I'm trying to meet all 4 of those. I actually challenge parents to live a day in their children's lives in the school district to help their kids make better decisions today so they have fewer regrets tomorrow.
They help model positive behaviors to our students, as well as work with kids on what are appropriate behaviors that we should be having, from handshaking to tying a tie, and they have just been an inspiration to many of our young men around campus.
Sometimes it's the little things that can give a student a sense of belonging.
Well, for Start With Hello Week, the Student Council at Don Estridge High-Tech Middle School coordinated events to spread love and kindness among students. They hope that message continues throughout the school year.
We want to help prevent things from happening because of kids feeling excluded. Making children feel more included and more at home in our school, because here we're all like a single school culture and we want everyone to be happy. Kids are more like aware of the fact that we're spreading kindness and everything. I really hope everyone's able to continue it even when we're not promoting it.
This school year, an additional 5 schools are participating in the after-school meals program. That's on top of 74 schools that were already part of it. The program, funded by the USDA, provides a nutritious meal to children in the after-school programs. Since its inception in 2015, more than 1 million meals have been served.
There were lots of smiles when Royal Palm Beach Elementary School welcomed dads and male role models to their school. Take a look at all these dudes and donuts.
Lady Gaga is putting the focus on teen mental health and wellness in schools across the country and right here, including Dreyfus School of the Arts and William T. Dwyer High School. Students there will go through an 8-hour program to learn how to help someone struggling with a mental health problem. And students at Forest Hill Elementary are camping out with good books in their brand new Ben Carson reading room. And I must say, it's beautiful. I had the chance to visit there.
That is so cool. Check out the adventures they're going to be going on.
We thought it would be something that our kids would really love. We have it as part of our Fine Arts Wheel, so every student in the school will circulate through the room every week. Having all this testing going on now, they don't seem to have a lot of time to free read and read what they want. And so in this room, they'll get to pick any book that they want on any level.
You might be interested in. When you're reading, you learn about stuff.
Until.
It was really exciting to see the excitement on their faces.
I love reading.
The Palm Beach County League of Women Voters recently toured several district schools. We went along with them as they saw firsthand the success the voter-approved referendum of 2018 is having in our classrooms.
The League is here today to celebrate traditional public education, to educate our members about the various choice programs in Palm Beach County.
You need to remove the heart.
The League was very supportive of the referendum, and it's to show our members the referendum money in action.
Gluing on the eyes right now for that.
I don't think people have any idea the programs that are available for children.
We were working on a STEM project.
And it's to get the word out to not just our members, but to the community.
What amendment was right?
Each school has a number of choice programs, and the important part of choice is that a student becomes part of a family in a school, and it gives them a home base. To actually see the work that we did in support of the referendum. There's just amazing choice programs for our school district and for our children.
A big shout out today to the Friends of the Arthur R. Marshall Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge. It was recently recognized at a school board meeting for donating more than $14,000 to fund field trips to the refuge located in Boynton Beach. That financial support allows students in the district to learn about science and the environment in a real-world outdoor experience. During a visit to William T. Dwyer High School, one of the first African-American park rangers was recently recognized for his contributions.
He served in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and was honored by Superintendent Cash, the first black superintendent of the Great Smoky Mountains.
Growing up with my father, of course, he's done a lot of amazing things, but one thing that was always the most special hearing about him was that he was one of the first African-American park rangers.
At that time, it was an opportunity for 3 park rangers to be hired in the Great Smoky Mountains. We ran into other things other than just fireside chats and seeing an occasional bear to helping to load tranquilized bears.
He had a fire at his home many years ago that burned his hat and his uniform and all of the documentation that he had affiliated with being the first African-American park ranger. So he reached out to the park. They were so excited to hear from him because there was a picture there that they had of the 3 first African-American park rangers, but at the time they didn't have names affiliated to with who they were. They just had their pictures on the wall. And my father, unfortunately, is the only surviving of the 3 park rangers during that time. He had an opportunity to present to his grandson's African-American history class and receive his hat recognition. Part of the big thing for park rangers is the hat. And he's always talked about, that hat and wearing that hat and the pride around having that hat. So for Superintendent Cash, who was the first African-American superintendent of the Great Smoky Mountains, for him to fly in and present an actual flat hat was pretty special. So they gave him a hat on a plaque.
It's awesome. I never imagined anything like this in my fondest existence. It's been great.
Because he'll be able to hang that in his room, and it'll be something that could be passed down to his grandchildren. And that's pretty special.
In case you didn't realize, this Joe Lee also happens to be the father of instructional superintendent Dr. Joseph Lee.
Park Vista Community High School has its very own Prince of Rock and Roll. He can sing, dance, and perform just like Elvis Presley. Watch him wow a special crowd. The style, the moves, the voice of Elvis. But this is Matt Stone, a professional Elvis tribute artist and a 16-year-old junior at Park Vista High School.
A couple of them have my button on their backpack. That's always fun to see people walking through the halls with your face on their backpack.
He stayed busy this summer by performing around the region.
There are Elvis festivals all over the country, and I competed in Orlando, and I won Orlando.
If I said I love you,
his favorite audience, though, is here at the Addington in Wellington.
With the other people, you're almost teaching them about Elvis. With these people, you're bringing Elvis back to them. It's a completely different type of vibe.
don't stop playing till it gets hot right,
Matt's fascination with the King of Rock and Roll started when he was 12, watching an episode of the comedy Full House.
Uncle Jesse, who plays a big Elvis fan, he was singing Jailhouse Rock.
But developing an authentic Elvis act took some time.
So I started studying his intonation, the way he would pronounce things, and that was how I kind of developed that Elvis voice.
His theater teacher at Park Vista helped out too.
A lot of different things that the theater teacher has given, little tips and tricks to step into his shoes, I've really, clicked with.
Matt proves you didn't have to be alive during Elvis's reign to perform like the king. But if you were, all the more reason to enjoy the show.
I love the music. I love his movements. And I'm sure Elvis would be very proud of him.
You'll just see, it brings them back. It's the most alive they've been in a long time because the music triggers something.
I'm Amy Littman for the Education Network, keeping you informed. It's really amazing how Elvis's spirit can live on in this young student, singer, and performer. He really is incredible to see in person.
So talented. I didn't even know kids knew about Elvis. This kid's an Elvis impersonator. Really well done. All right. That's going to do it for this edition of Spotlight on Education.
Brought to you by the Education Network.
Keeping you informed.